Hello, I'm Michael Miranda, and this is the business plan for our first response watercraft. The outline of our presentation is going to be executive summary, some operation plans, market analysis, as well as sales strategy, financial analysis, as well as the coastal bend impact economic.
Our system is a solar-powered first response watercraft, and our targeted customer are cruise lines. As for our costs, we'll be discussing about materials and salaries, and regarding highlights, this will deal with the characteristics of the business and facility, the sales and profit of our business, as well as the economic impact that it will have on the coastal bend economy.
For the business description, First Response Watercraft, or FRW LLC, we have owners such as Dr. Ruby and all of us from Michael Miranda, Larry Dell, Shane Smith, James Sutphin, and me, Seth Adams. Right now, we only have one product that we're producing. It's called the Saver.
As for our operations plan regarding the facility, we're looking at a location being near an interstate highway so we can get our product shipped out at a fast rate. As for square footage, we're looking at 30,000 square feet, and for the building to have 2 floors. The first floor will be for the manufacturers to get the physical build of the watercraft done, and the second floor will be for the programmers to get the programming and coding of the sensors. As for cost, this will consist of utilities, maintenance, and tools. The table presented right here lists the major tools and equipment that the manufacturers will be using, and we're looking at about 3 sets of the listed tools, so that way each team can rotate on them and get more products finished at a faster rate. As for our labor needs, we're looking for engineers, preferably with a degree in mechanical engineering or engineering technology. As for team numbers, we're looking at 10 teams, each consisting of 5 team members with three manufacturers and 2 programmers. As for our suppliers, we're looking for DF Robot as our primary supplier for our programming equipment such as sensors, and the secondary supplier would be Walmart, so we can get our manufacturing supplies, and with their low shipping and low cost shipping, we'll be able to receive our supplies in a quick manner.
So for the executive management for our business, Seth Adams is the president. Michael Miranda, that is myself, is a VP of design. Larry Dell is the research and development vice president. James Sutphin is the marketing and finance vice president, and Shane Smith finally is the director of production. As for roles, the president's role is to oversee the company as a whole and make financial decisions. He needs to be able to, he is dedicated to the company well-being, as well as has a knack for all aspects within the company. The vice president of design, myself, my role is to take the research and development side and make it into a tangible product. I lead a group of engineers as well and designers to design and create products, and I am great at AutoCAD as well as design processes and an inventor. The VP of Research and Development, Larry Dell, his role is to review current technologies and discover and implement cost-effective and efficient ways to build our product. He is skilled in C++, MATLAB, as well as other computer science syntaxes. VP of Marketing and Finance, James Sutphin, his role is to keep consumers interested in our product, increase the consumer base, as well as hold marketing campaigns and meet with consumers on a regular basis. He is excellent at communication, as well as great at promoting and giving our company a face in the community. The director of production, Shane Smith, his role is he is in charge of the mass production to reach the consumer demand. He meets with suppliers to obtain raw materials, as well as heads the workshop and leads machinists as well as other technicians. He's very skilled in manufacturing and is a machining expert.
This is some of the preliminary market analysis we've done for this product. This table comes from cruisemarketwatch.com, and it's just a list of the current cruise ships operating in the world and their passenger capacity. And as you can see at the very bottom here, the grand total, there's about 298 cruise ships in the world, serving about 500,000 people. So in our preliminary market analysis, we assumed a third of these ships buy systems, so there's an initial demand of 100 systems. However, this is assuming that they only buy one because multiple systems can be used in unison to save a person. And also other aquatic entities such as the Coast Guard or fishing vessels could use this system if they want to. Also, because this system uses Arduino, it's modular, so people can upgrade it, so there's also market demand for that whenever they decide that the system's good enough and they want to improve on it. And of course, like all mechanical system, repairs need to be made, so there's also demand for that. So we believe that with all this in mind, there's a steady flow of business to be had.
So the sales strategy as far as pricing, we're wanting to develop a short-term and long-term marketing role. For the low cost, we want to be fairly affordable for the average customer as far as cruise liners go, and then for the higher end, so your higher end cruise liners, this would have all the features, including everything available to us. For the higher end providers, this will include distribution factors to extend the profit margin. For the sales strategy as far as distribution, so distribution affects the pricing basis of the overall product, how much it costs to ship to the individual. For convenience and low price, we'd like to be able to bring the actual platform to the customers for distribution, and then in the future, allow a mail order division. As far as promotion goes, when it comes to sales strategy, from a low to high cost and promotion, it's going to take a large amount of income to actually promote the actual product itself, and that will be in charge of our financial officer to promote the actual product. The overall goal here is to attract our customers and make large purchases for these cruise liners, and to make sales throughout the year. And overall, marketing at conferences and research will be done to improve our base.
Now, like all businesses, the first year is the most expensive year, and we're no exception to this rule. After the first year, we're expected to have a deficit of $203,000, but by year 8, we're expected to have a net annual profit of $163,000. All right, and then right here is a breakdown of like what our year 1 would be. We have our research and design, the labor cost, the taxes that cost to have that labor, and also the manufacturing facility and the actual cost of the logistics as well as the products itself.
So the Coastal Bend area is one of the largest ports in the world and is continuously growing. The Coastal Bend economy is shown to be extremely resilient, as well as cruise liners being able to come in and out of the ports very easily. In this case, our product is a very strong candidate that way, because each cruise liner is needs to have a sort of safety factor. The cruise liners here are very likely for tourism reasons, as I said, and safety is their main concern. So, deployment system in construction business plan or business management. So in conclusion, FRW LLC has a group of fully certified and more than qualified leaders and workers that strive to create the most groundbreaking and cost-effective first response watercrafts on the market. And we will continue to strive for greatness.